Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to solve a question from Circle Theorems. A, B, C are points on a circle with center O. CD is a tangent to the circle. Angle BCD is equal to 40 degrees. Angle OAB is 3 times angle OAC. Work out the size of angle ACD. Write down any circle theorems that you use. So let us try to understand the question here, and let me take down this figure over here for easy reference. So here we have been given 3 points ABC on circumference of a circle, and CD is a tangent touching the circle at point C, and it has been given that angle OAB, that is this angle, is 3 times angle OAC, that is this angle. And the value of angle BCD is given to us as 40 degrees. We need to find out what is the size of the angle ACD, that is this big angle. So let us begin by using a circle theorem first, which is alternate segment theorem. It states that the angle that lies between the tangent and the chord is equal to the angle made by the same chord in the alternate segment. So here you can see that we have drawn a circle and AB is the tangent touching it at point B. Now BC represents a chord which divides the entire circle into 2 segments. One is the small segment called minor segment, and this is the larger segment called major segment. Now let us make an angle using this chord in the major segment or in the alternate segment this way, and let us call it as point D. Now according to this theorem, if an angle is made in between a chord and a tangent, so let us call this angle as angle X or X degrees. So the same angle has been made by the same chord but in the alternate segment. So now BC is the chord which is making an angle in the alternate segment at point D. Then angle BDC, that is this angle, also becomes X degrees. So this represents the alternate segment theorem. So let us see how we can use this theorem to solve the example above. So here we can see that CD is a tangent and BC is a chord. So BC divides the entire circle into 2 segments. One is the minor segment and the other one is this major segment. And BC makes an angle at point A in the major segment or in the alternate segment. So here this angle BCD, which has been made between the chord and the tangent, will be also equal to the angle made by the same chord but in the alternate segment this way. So here we have the angle BAC or CAB as 40 degrees as well. So here we have written angle CAB is equal to 40 degrees using the alternate segment theorem. Now we can see that this angle CAB is divided into 2 angles. One is angle OAC and the other one is angle OAB. So here we have written angle CAB can be written as angle OAC plus angle OAB. Now in the question it was given that angle OAB is equal to 3 times angle OAC. So here we have written angle OAB is equal to 3 times angle OAC. Now let us plug in angle OAB in this equation. So we get angle CAB is equal to angle OAC plus in place of angle OAB we have written 3 times angle OAC. So we get angle CAB is equal to 1 angle OAC plus 3 angle OAC. They both are like terms, so they will add up to give us 4 times angle OAC. So here we can write angle OAC as angle CAB divided by 4. So this 4 goes on the other side of equal to sign and divides angle CAB, giving us angle CAB over 4. Now we have got the value of angle CAB as 40 degrees. So we have written 40 divided by 4 is equal to 10 degrees. So here we get the value of angle OAC, that is this small angle, as 10 degrees. Now once we have got the value of angle OAC, let us join the center of the circle O with the point C this way. Now the triangle OAC becomes an isosceles triangle. Let me highlight this triangle now. So this highlighted triangle OAC becomes isosceles because 2 sides of this triangle are equal. That is, side OA will be equal to the side OC because both represent the radii of the same circle. So here we have written, consider the isosceles triangle OAC. The side OA will be equal to the side OC, that is radii of the same circle. Therefore, the angle OAC will be equal to angle OCA. So if this angle is 10 degrees, this angle also becomes 10 degrees this way. Now moving forward, let me take this figure over here for easy reference. Now remember that the radius always makes a 90-degree angle with the tangent touching it at the point of intersection by radius tangent theorem. Now here OC is the radius which touches the tangent CD at point C. So angle OCD will be equal to 90 degrees. So here we have written radius OC is perpendicular to the tangent touching it at point C. So angle OCD will be equal to 90 degrees, that is by radius tangent theorem. Now in this question we are trying to find out the value of angle ACD, that is this angle, and we can see that angle ACD is made up of two angles, that is angle ACO and angle OCD. So here we have written angle ACD as the sum of angle ACO, that is this small angle, plus angle OCD. Now we had got the value of angle ACO as 10 degrees and we got the value of OCD as 90 degrees. So angle ACD will be 10 plus 90, that is 100 degrees. So here we get the value of angle ACD as 100 degrees. So this is going to be our answer. I hope you have understood all the steps and liked the video. And if you found this video useful, then check out this playlist where you'll find more examples of this kind. And if you're liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.